I'm a sucker for off-meta stuff in League of Legends. I love to play me some off-meta picks in this game. Jhin support, ADC Twisted Fate, AD Shyvana. Wait, but my favorite role to off-meta in is jungle. It's fun clearing the jungle as an extremely weak champion, then single-handedly losing the game for my team because I had no map presence at all. So I'm going to look at some champions that aren't normally seen in the jungle and just try them out and see if they could actually win you games or not. So can Aatrox jungle? First of all, let's look at his kit. His Q is a 3-part ability that strikes the ground in front of him 3 times. Each cast is a sweet spot that does bonus damage and knocks up enemies for 0.25 seconds. His passive gives him an empowered auto attack that deals bonus damage and also heals him for 100% of the bonus damage that it deals. However, this heals only at 25% against minions. I'm only going to talk about his Q and his passive for now because that's what you're going to be using to clear the jungle, and let me tell you, he has a really healthy clear. On paper, it would look like his clear would be somewhat quick and healthy, and in practice, his clear is actually somewhat quick and healthy. A full clear can be achieved very easily because of this. When it comes to taking objectives though, Aatrox is a bit of a sitting duck. Since he's using his abilities on minions to clear, chances are they won't be up to react to a fight. Aatrox isn't completely weak when it comes to fighting though. After his first back, Aatrox should be able to fight the enemy jungler dependent on certain matchups. He should be easily bully a decent chunk of the jungle champions in the game. It's not all good though. Despite his overwhelming presence, Aatrox has some pretty underwhelming ganking power. He has some decent lockdown power, but it's extremely hard to land when approaching from such a long distance, then the enemy has a ton of time to react to it. Pre-6, I'd kind of compare him to a Shyvana, where not a ton can be accomplished until you have access to your ultimate, and even with his ultimate, he's pretty dependent on following up on his team when it comes to ganking. He's pretty good at keeping a target in place with his W during an engagement. When it comes to items, you want to take Blue Smite, Gore Drinker, Aatrox into whatever. Gore Drinker is absolutely Aatrox's best mythic item for obvious reasons, and Aatrox because of the survivability it provides is busted. For runes, I'd take standard Conqueror rune page with lifesteal domination tree like normal. You could probably sub out domination for sorcery, taking water walking and celerity for extra move speed in the jungle. Aatrox shines in team fights after getting a few items. Hitting multiple targets with 1 Q is an almost guaranteed win every time. There's more targets around to lifesteal from and also more opportunities for your ult to be refreshed. If Aatrox jungle can get to this point in the game with good items, it's GG. In conclusion, I do believe that this pick could work, but there's not really reason to pick it. We could just play Aatrox top lane instead, farm and split push all game, then 1v9 instead of running around the map trying to contest objectives at your weakest point. This pick is a lot more playable into the right team comp, since Aatrox jungle is more team dependent than top lane Aatrox is. He's also got the disadvantage of being behind a level compared to solo laners, when Aatrox can become a monster when ahead. I just play this pick for fun and not actually attempt to climb from bronze 2 to silver 4 with it, just play Graves instead.